They have fell to a lower estate. They have fell. When they fall, they have an angelic form. After their angelic form starts to rot, they become demons, which have nowhere to rest.
Angels,
which is a jinn.
Make sense? It makes no sense, bro.
All right, so if it makes no sense, explain to me why there's less stars in the sky than when I was a child. Explain that to me.
Who told you there's less stars in the sky?
You know.
Who told you that?
Brother, you stupid? All right, look at the comments. Look at I'm gonna ask the comments a question. Can you? I know you can read because you read the Quran. Everyone in the comments, your brother, shut the fuck up. I'm asking the comments a question. Let's see if I'm the only one that sees. Brother, maybe you're fucking blind and maybe you don't look in the sky. Shut the fuck up. Let me ask the comments a question. Brother, I will kick you, dumbass. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna ask the comments a question. I'm gonna ask the comments a question. Shut up. Shut up. Don't tell me what to do. Are you my father? You stupid? Mama, them the top side. So you have to pass the normal side. We bring them top side, and then near. Put one peg in the ground. Right? And just straight forward down yourself. Them separate. So go for them the first and forward if you can. Hopefully Betty I do my thing she's supposed to do, which is walking around Samson. Right? Now with that being said, everybody in the live, when y'all were children, did y'all see more stars than now? Yes or no? So yeah, it's a simple question for everyone. Not you. What's your name? Hi, not you. Don't unmute your mic. I'm talking to the comments. Whether you're a Muslim or you're a Christian or you're atheist, I don't care what you are. You could be a water person. I don't give a shit. When you was a child, did you see more stars than now? Yes or no? Simple question. Now, hi, look at the comments. There's 94 of y'all. Please, all 94 of y'all answer. Please, all 94 of y'all, if y'all can. Hi, look at the comments. Read the comments. Don't say nothing, brother. Just read the comments. You're missing you, brother. You're not looking at the sky. Read the comments. Stop talking.
So how does that mean the stars are
Stop talking, man. Just read the comments for a second.
How does that mean the stars are falling now?
Oh my God. Brother, just read the comments, bro. Just read the comments. Bro, I'll show you when you finish reading the comments.
To you, they are less visible to you. You can't
brother, just read the comments, bro.
It doesn't mean
people are looking in the sky and you're not. I'm showing you that the Bible says that the angels shall fall. A third of the stars shall fall. The Bible is you don't believe. Brother, shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. You want me to stop talking loud, but you keep on talking over me like a piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. As I was fucking saying, yo, the angels, the Bible says in the Bible, a third of the stars. Revelation chapter 12, verses 4. The dragon, which is Satan, which you know of, which the Quran speaks of, shall take a third of the angels, a third of the stars with him. It says dragon and stars. Go to Revelation 12 and 9. It says Satan, who is the dragon. So now we know who the dragon is. It's Satan. Lucifer, Leviathan, took a third of the angels with him down to earth. Revelation 1 and 20 tells us that the stars in the Messiah, the man you call Christ, remember, you're disrespecting his book, you piece of shit. Fuck out of here, dumb fucking cunt. The Quran tells you to follow him, you piece of shit. He was never a Muslim. He came to save his people. You can't tell me what to do. The Bible says cry aloud. Your Quran says speak soft. Now my Bible says they come with words smooth like butter. Your soft ass words, but yet you had so swords in your heart. You're teaching me lies to go teach my children. I will not follow you. Shut the fuck up. Until you stop, I spoke to you soft earlier on, but now you don't want to answer my questions, and now you keep on talking over me, so I'm not going to stop shouting. Do you not understand what part of the conversation we're at right now? We're at a point where there's no return. We're at a point of no return. Do you not get it? Are you slow? We're at a point of no return where I spoke to you cordially when you just came on the live. I spoke to you softly, but this is what you did. You went around my questions. Understand the question because you're not answering the questions. So now we're at the point where I'm crying aloud and sparing not. Isaiah 58 verses 1. Cry aloud, spare not this little nigger's feelings. Lift up my voice like a trumpet and show this little nigger his transgressions and his sins. That's where I'm at right now. There's no turning back from it. So you're either going to rock with it or you're going to jump off the live. It's one out of the two.
Did Jesus teach you to shout?
I can do what the fuck I want. I am a man, not a child.
You're making noise. That's not the preaching of Jesus.
If I am making noise, then leave. The Quran tells you not to be around noise.
If Jesus was shouting, he wouldn't pass any
Don't
message.
bring Jesus, don't bring Jesus into this, because if you was following Jesus, you dumb cunt, you would stop disrespecting his people, which are the Negroes, the real Jews. And on top of that, you would follow his book, which is the
did any
Torah,
Muslim
which is the Torah.
did any
The Quran
Muslim
has also
support this
been
bush?
corrupted. There's many translations of the Quran. Stop that fucking foolishness.
Where
And I
did the
can
Quran
prove
say
it.
we should
I can
interpret this
prove
bush?
it on Quran.com, which is made by Mecca. Quran.com is a platform made by the Mecca
Is
temple and the
Quran.com the
Mecca.
Quran?
Oi. When you look up all of the information on the site, it says Mecca. It says all of them are in Mecca. So don't say no more. The Quran site, which teaches you about when you can go on Google and type in Quran, right? And it shows you the Bible Quran verses, family. It's made by Mecca, where these people bow and turn and worship to, by also men in the 21st century, which is using the internet to put the Quran online. Right
You not,
now,
bro.
when you press
You're
on
not.
Quran.com, you can actually press translation, literally. And when you press it, it will give you more than one. I can prove this. When you go to Surah
So
1094,
how does
hey,
how
I'm not
does
even talking to you
translation
right now.
means?
Stop talking to me. Now, when you go to Surah 1094, it clearly states that if you're in doubt, this is the last translation, not the first one. There was the first translation to English. This is the
What
last one. I'm going to show you that the Quran is corrupt also. They're lying to you. Shut up,
the
man. Let me prove what I'm saying. If I'm a liar, and you know I'm a lying, then let
you
me
shout?
say it, because it won't affect you. It won't affect you if I'm lying, will it? So let me say what I'm saying.
You
If
just make
if you and Allah
say
know
that.
I'm lying, then let me say what I'm saying and stop talking over me, you fucking cunt. I keep
You
on
shouting,
disrespecting
bro.
you because you keep on. I'm not shouting at you. I'm talking to the comments.
You swearing,
What the
bro.
fuck is wrong with you, brother? Stop unmuting your mic, brother. Yo, listen, man. Muslim boy, you can't turn me to a Muslim. Fuck off now. Bye. Because you're not getting it. You're done. So you don't even understand what the fuck you say out of your mouth. Stop talking to me.
Me, I will leave myself. I'm
My
telling you, I
moderators are
won't
gonna
leave myself.
my moderators are gonna kick you in a minute. See when they see this, you need to
Kick me
understand how this
out.
works. See,
Kick me
I
out. You
don't want
scared,
to
bro.
kick
You
you,
scared.
so
You scared of
I
the
mute
truth.
you. Hey, dumbass Muslim.
You scared of
The
the
reason why
truth.
you're not being
You
kicked
scared of the
is
truth,
because of
bro.
me. Now,
Just
when you carry
shouting.
on
Just
arguing with
shouting.
me and unmuting your mic, when I mute you because I don't want to kick you, right?
You making
So
noise,
when you
bro.
unmute yourself all the time talking over me, my moderators who don't want me, because there's other people who want to come in. There's a list. So they will do what? They will kick you themselves, and then I will
You
invite
just
somebody else
shouting.
up.
You just
I can
shouting.
shout. I'm a man. Are you dumb?
You're gonna have headache, bro. You're gonna have
I
headache.
can
Stop
shout
shouting.
all I want. And how do you know I don't have a dick? Do you suck on it? Do you sit on it? The fuck is wrong with you? Are you gay?
You have really been possessed,
Brother, you're gay.
honestly.
You're talking about
You
my
have really
dick.
been
Brother, you're
possessed.
talking about my dick. You just said
You
I
just
don't have
shouting.
a dick. That means you're talking about my dick. You have to think about it to say it.
Is
Every
that the
single thought. Let me show
is
you
that
how
also in the
small your little
Bible?
Quran mind is.
Is that
I'm
also
gonna
in the
show you how celestial the Bible turns me. When you say something out of your mouth, you have to first think about it. So for
is,
you to say you have a small dick, bro, you have to first think about me, right? And look at my picture and then imagine me having a small dick to say it. So you just imagine a man having a small dick. You just imagine a man's dick. You're a homosexual.
you're just shouting, bro. You're not
You are
communicating.
gay. You are gay and your mind is small. But you
Okay,
don't
obviously.
understand what I'm saying because it's too
How do you
celestial
know
for
I'm
you.
a gay?
It goes over your human head. You have a
How do
little
you know
human
I'm a
head.
gay?
Your head is human. So what I'm saying is going over your head. And you're
You
not
just
getting it. And you're
shouting.
in your I
You
can
put up
shout
a
all I want. You
platform
not get
to
what I'm
ask a
saying? Are
question,
you
but you
deaf?
don't
I
listen
can
to the
shout.
answer.
Yo, listen. If you say stop shouting one more time, guess what's gonna happen? I
Stop
myself will
shouting.
kick you.
Stop shouting. Stop shouting.
All right, dirty ass Muslim. Guess what I'm gonna do, dirty ass Muslim? I'm gonna still teach this lesson, and I'm gonna still call
There's
you
nothing you
dirty ass
can do.
Muslim, and
Nothing
you're
you
not
can do.
gonna stop
Nothing you
me
can do.
from
Stop
shouting
shouting.
dirty ass Muslim. Just like how you have to keep on unmuting your mic. I have the choice, you dirty ass Muslim, to shout. Cunt of a Muslim. Now, with that being said, I don't give a fuck outside y'all feel. Y'all are dumb. Y'all Muslims are dumb as fuck. And because of that dumb thought process, y'all won't even see simplicity, simple shit.
that makes sense. Stuff that you even say out your mouth, you actually cut yourself 1,000,000 times and your dumbass don't even see that you cut your damn self. Dumbass idiots don't even see that you cut your damn self. What am I supposed to do for that? Fight you, Muslim? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Y'all Muslims say y'all believe in Jesus and the Quran tells you to follow Jesus, right? But yet y'all don't even like his people, which are the Negroes, the black Israelites. The Israelites are black, they're not white. The Jews are black, they're not white. The niggers are the real Jews. The niggers are the real Israelites. Y'all don't even like niggas. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Y'all don't even know what a jinn is. I have to be explaining to you that an angel is also a creature because the Bible calls angels creatures of God. The Bible also says that angels are made from a flame of fire. You said angels are made from light, but yet every single fucking light has heat. That means it was made from that means it's a flame, you dumb cunt. It's a flame. It's a spark, which is heat, fire. Are you stupid? Every light is made from a spark. You're an idiot. You're lack of knowledge. And because you're lack of knowledge, you just want to guess and run up and down with your mouth and then expect me to just regurgitate what you say. Fuck you, Muslim, I won't. Muslim, I won't. You can't even... Yo, you know what my best question? I wanted to ask him a question. Or a Muslim a question. But guess what's funny? I can't ask them no questions because they're not ready for the question.
Question about Allah. Because they can't answer that one, so I got more. You can't answer the question about Allah.
What's wrong with you, brother? What's wrong with you, Negro?
Alright.
What's wrong with you, brother? What's
So,
wrong
are
with
you a
you,
Muslim?
Negro?
Are you a Muslim?
What's wrong with you, brother? What's wrong with you, Negro?
Are you a Muslim? Alright, this is what I'm gonna do for you. You have an echo on your mic, so I'm gonna take you down, jump out of the live. Jump out of the live and jump back up in the live. Let's have a conversation. Let me ask you about Allah, because I know you don't know fucking Allah. You don't even know who Allah is. Fucking fake-ass Muslims. Fucking fake-ass Muslims. Stop racism. Did you not just hear that Muslim? Did you not just hear that? Did you not listen to his voice? That was a white Muslim. Are you dumb? That was a Muslim from Iran, the white-skinned ones. That was a Muslim from Iraq. That was a Muslim from fucking Saudi Arabia, the white-skinned ones. Y'all are racist more than y'all ever think. Y'all not see even you Chinese, y'all not see the fucking jokes that y'all do. Everyone on the live, have y'all seen the video of this African kid, right? He's got he's got a long head, right? And he's got like huge eyes. And he does like chaka chaka chi 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 chi, like something like that. Have y'all seen the memes? Have y'all seen the jokes? Not one black person, right? Everyone knows the dance, but nobody was mocking him. Not one black person did a video to mock that kid. Every single Muslim, and not every single one, but the majority of Muslims, you see the videos of them mocking him. Chaka, tata, chaka. Same thing with the Chinese. Oh, Zai. Same thing with the Chinese. These Muslims are talking about racism. Y'all talking about racism? Y'all serious? Y'all serious? Only black Muslim women circumcise their clits. Only black Muslim women circumcise their clitoris. Where the fuck did that come from? Slavery. And your slaves, the black Muslims, still do it to this day. Show me one white, light-skinned Muslim. Alright, I'm gonna watch this, family. I'm gonna show you how powerful I am. Watch this. Can I get a light-skinned, white-skinned Muslim woman who has circumcised her clitoris, please? And can I, or because Muslims are kind of, discreet, can I get a Muslim man, right, who can prove, right, that white-skinned, light-skinned Muslim women circumcise their clitoris? And if there's none, that means where the fuck did that come from? Because all Muslim women who are black in the East cut their clitoris. They circumcise their clitoris. But none of the white ones do. No woman from Iran circumcised her clitoris. Only the Negro ones from Africa, the Negro Muslims from Africa, those women cut off their clitoris. And this came from the Muslim slavery. You can look this up. They circumcised the women so they wouldn't be horny. Because they said they were beasts. The Muslims said the black women were beasts. And they were like rabbits. You know, as soon as a black man pushes his penis inside of a black woman, a baby is born. But they have to try again before one is born. Yeah. So they circumcised her so she wouldn't be horny.
That's what their thought process was. And even Africans still do it to this day who are not even Muslims. Zulus follow that, which that Zulu came from where? The Arabic slave trade. The Arabic slave trade, where women circumcise their vaginas. Women circumcise their vagina, their clitoris. Not all Zulus do. That's why I said the Muslim ones do. The ones from the Arabic slave trade. There's two forms of Zulus in Africa. Two of them. There's one that rock with the Ethiopians and that didn't go into slavery. And there's one that rock with the Bantu that went into the slavery. The Bantu ones cut their clitoris off. The Ethiopian ones don't. That's the difference. So with that being said, why isn't any of you Muslim women cutting off your clitoris? And why are you white ones, you white Muslim women, why y'all not cutting off your clitoris? But like answer that question, white Muslim man. I said there's two forms of Zulus in Africa that you can clearly see. There's a set of Zulus in Ethiopia, which you can look up right now. There's a Zulu tribe in Ethiopia amongst the Ethiopians, and there's also one amongst the Bantus, which are amongst the Ghanaians, right? Amongst the Nigerians, amongst the Congolans. There's two sets of Zulu clans. There's two sets of Zulus in Africa. There's one amongst the Ethiopians, and there's one amongst the Bantus. That's a fact. It's more than 4 kinds. See, I'm only telling you about 2. I'm telling you about the one. See, I'm glad you said that. And you know what? That's knowledge to me. But guess what? I don't even need to know about the 4. I just need to know about the 2. I know one circumcises and one doesn't. So if there's 4, I don't even need to know them because they would just be extra confusion for me. Why? Because now I have to teach people this. So look in the Zulu tribe. There's a set of them that don't circumcise themselves, and there's a set of them that do. That's all I'm trying to say. Simple as that. And that way came from where? The Arabic slave trade. What about the ones in South Africa? They're the ones I'm talking about. The ones who are amongst the Nigerians and the ones who go all the way up to South Africa, where these white people are. A lot of these Muslim women in South Africa circumcise themselves. In Nigeria, circumcise themselves. In Ghana, in Congo, in Igbo land, in Ibibio land, in Ashanti land, in Akan land. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, I need y'all to tell me which Muslim white woman, the light-skinned ones, the white ones, do that. Why are all of these Muslims in my comments cussing because I'm reading your dumbass comments? Why are none of y'all giving me one name of a Muslim woman or just telling me that you know a Muslim white woman, right? Because all you Muslims who are white-skinned are white people. You just don't know. The original Muslims were black. They were called what? Sand people. The people of the sun. They lived in the sun. Y'all are fucking white. The sun burns. If a Muslim stays in the sun, a white Muslim stays in the sun for 4 hours because they have a little bit more melanin than the Caucasians. But if they stay in the sun for 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, they can die. If a Caucasian stays in the sun for an hour, he or she can die. So why would the Father let you not be able to stay in the sun for 4 hours without no form of clothing? I can stand in the sun for 4 hours as a black man. For 5 hours as a black man, for 10 hours for the whole fucking day, and still survive until tomorrow. That's why when y'all watch the slave movies, you see them tie black people up on posts in the hot sun, and they survive for 3-4 fucking days. You can't do that, white people. So with that being said, I'm asking y'all white Muslims, which one of y'all, which white Muslim do y'all know? I'm talking to the men, because I can't ask the woman the question, so I'm asking you men. Which white Muslim do you know that cut their clitoris off? Because this is a part of the tradition. It's not even written in the Quran, but it's a tradition. It's literally a tradition of Islam, but it's not done to the white Muslims. Only to the black ones. So explain that to me. Explain that to me. Can you one of y'all tell me a white Muslim that you know, or just say to me, yes, I know a few light-skinned Muslims, white Muslims, or Muslims of the lighter complexion who have circumcised their clitoris? Can the brothers, can one of y'all brothers, like, one of y'all Muslim brothers confirm that for me, please? You see what I'm saying? Nobody's confirming it, fam. You want to know why? Because there's none. And they're saying I'm cherry picking. They're saying I'm cherry picking. Listen what this Muslim just said. I'm cherry picking, but yet we can see black Muslim women who say in their culture, not in the Quran, but in the culture of Islam. It says Islam is a religion and a culture, but the culture stems from the person and the religion stems from the book, from Allah. They think I didn't study them. They think I've not been taught by Muslims or some shit. I'm telling you exactly what they say. Now, with that being said, y'all Muslims, the question is very simple. The Muslims of the darker complexion across the eastern spectrum of Africa who follow Islam circumcise themselves. Not all of them. Not all of them. But a lot of them do. Now, I can tell you what, we can literally go on YouTube right now, turn my camera on and let y'all watch it. Not the circumcision, but watch women talking about it. Watch a whole fucking tribe of Zulus talking about it. How they circumcise their women. Watch a whole tribe of Islamic black people in Africa talking about circumcising their women. But I'm asking you to show me one, if that's a way of Islam, then how the fuck your white-skinned, light-skinned Muslims don't do it? You know why? Because it wasn't a way of Islam. It was a way of Islam slavery. It was a way to the Islamic people, the Muslims put the Negroes, the Bantus in slavery, circumcised their women and forced their religion onto them. That's what y'all did. That's exactly what y'all did. And now our people are confused and don't know what the fuck to do because they are separated from you, but they're still rocking with Allah. So now that culture that you gave onto them, that you made up of your own, that's not in the Quran, that you forced upon your fucking slaves, Muslims, is in the fucking Muslim. There's proof all over that you circumcise your women. It's like you circumcise the black slave women. There's proof all the fuck over. Like real fucking proof. Slave proof. Picture proof, bitch. Cut off clitorises, bitches. Y'all don't like speaking about the Arab slave trade like y'all was some fucking innocents. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Y'all don't like to talk about that, do you? So with that being said, y'all manipulated my people and they are still following a culture that your ancestors gave them from slavery. And you as Muslims have never told them, I've never seen a Muslim ceremony that says, oh, stop circumcising yourselves. Where are all the Muslims in Mecca fighting against the black women in Africa circumcising themselves from a fucking culture that was given them to them in slavery when they forced Islam and cut their clitorises off? You have not told them to stop doing it. And your women don't do it. Your white Muslim women don't do it. See what I'm saying? Listen what Mono Empire says. Circumcised keeps you to clean, right? I bust my head, he's only talking about the men. Hey, Mono Domo. Alright, Domo Empire. I'm talking about the women. Do you circumcise your women? Mono. Do you know any Caucasian, light skin, white skin, lighter skin, brighter skin Muslims, women who cut off their clitoris? So if you don't know none, why the fuck are you telling me about circumcision of a man? I didn't ask you about circumcision of a man. I asked you about circumcision of a woman. So why are you dodging that point and then talking to me about circumcision of a man? Did I say anything about a man? Did I say anything about a man? I said a woman, and that's the question y'all are trying to dodge because you don't have an answer to it. Every time when a Muslim don't have an answer, y'all go like 10 miles away from the conversation and shit. Y'all are like Christians. Y'all do the same fucking thing as Christians do. The same fucking thing. The Quran is translated, and so is the Torah, and so is the Torah. Facts. As I was saying before, the dirty ass Muslim cut me off earlier on. If you go on the site Quran.com, which is made by Mecca Temple and Mecca Priest, because we're in the 21st century and it's on computer, that means new young men put older scholars' work online. You get it? They made a website from Mecca, for Mecca, by Mecca. You can actually read the fucking information about how the website was created and who created it. And all Muslims use this website. Now let's talk some shit over here. Because y'all say I'm talking crap, right? Let's see if I'm talking crap. I'm talking shit. Deeper than that. Some real shit. Some shit that will stink in your nose and you can't run away from it. Now, with that being said, when you go in the site, when you go to Surah 1094, the older translation is not the same as the translation you will see now. When you go on the site, it will say see older translation. Literally. And you can press it. And when you press it, you will see like 3 older translations. Let me give you the one that they give you when you type it in. The one that you get is the latest translation. The Quran has been translated. They can't tell you shit. Yeah. Right? So watch this. So Surah 1094, right? The translation we have now is across the road the feeding there. Shall we go for the key and Ray? So that's the feeding across the road. Okay. So with that being said, right? The Surah 1094, right? Which you see now when you just Google it, right? It will tell you that if you're in doubt, go to them that wrote the book before you came. Then when you press CO, the translation, it says go to them that wrote the Torah. It's like not wrote, that had the Torah. Because the Quran doesn't say wrote the Torah. It doesn't say that. I would be lying on the Quran. I don't want to lie on the Quran. It says go to them that had the Torah and the Injil before you came. So why did they change the word from Torah and Injil to book? Why did they do that? Because they didn't want the Muslims of today to know that the Quran says to follow the children of the Torah. They didn't want that to be known. So they put book. So when you read book, you're thinking the Quran book. You're thinking, okay then, if I am in doubt, Surah 1094, go to them that wrote the book before I came. So I'm thinking the Quran. So I'm going to go to a priest, right? Or whatever they call him, right? Whatever they call the Muslim priest, right? I'm going to go to one of them because I'm seeing the word book, right? But if I saw the word Torah, tell me one Muslim who wrote the Torah, who had the Torah. Tell me. Imam, thank you. Tell me one Muslim who had the Torah or wrote the Torah and the Injil. Tell me one. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing. I'm studying and I'm figuring out.
And the people who translate it are the people who have the Quran. But many of you Quran followers, just like how many of these Christians, don't even read your Quran properly. Don't even read your Bible properly. Y'all are a bunch of unleveled humans. That's why the Negroes, people of Negroid descent, the real Jews, which the Quran and the Bible tells you to follow, who the Messiah, the man y'all call Jesus, came to save. The niggers, we're the ones who's going to bring you back to the light. Psalms 82 verses 5. Because we're in darkness, you're in darkness. So when we come back to the light, you come back to the light. I'm teaching you all that light now. Right now. I'm teaching you the light right now. I'm showing you the light right now. Both you Quran readers and you Christians are wrong. Shalom, follow. Blessings. Do you want to
Yeah,
add?
fam. Oh, yeah,
Or do you have a
salam.
question or a statement you wanna say, my brother?
Yeah, well, Muslims didn't write the Torah or the what's it called?
The Injil?
The Talmud, but Palestinian scholars 600 BC wrote the Talmud, the
The Bible
Jerusalem
says
Talmud.
Palestine was Israel. So it wasn't
Palestine is
Palestinian
Palestine,
scholars.
brother.
1 minute,
Yeah,
stop.
Israel was,
Israel is not that split. Listen,
and it wasn't called Israel.
Palestine is
What
not
you're calling it Israel?
for the
What it was
Palestinians.
called? What? Israel was
Palestinians
a
are fighting
place.
over a land that's not theirs.
Israel was a place.
Palestine was occupied by black Negroes. And then they got what? Spread across the 4 corners of the earth in slavery. It was occupied by Arabs, which you all call Palestinians today. The Torah
When was that?
and the
When did
Injil
the so
were
Arabs
written
occupy
by
Palestine?
Israelites, the
When did
Jews.
this
Are y'all
happen
trying to
then?
get rid of that name now? No, 1 minute. Let me ask you all a question. Are Muslims trying to get rid of the fact that there is a set of people, and I'm not talking about those white people. Put the white people away. The name. Are y'all saying there's not a chosen people called Israel in your Quran? Are y'all saying there's not a chosen people called Israel in the Bible? What? Are we trying to forget that part?
I'm not religious, my friend.
No, I'm saying like the both
But
books
I'm not
say it,
religious,
whether
bro.
you're
I
religious
don't
or
know.
not.
But what you just said, but my people, Palestinians, have lived in Palestine for about 15,000 years.
15,000 years
I
was
don't know what you're talking
15,000
about.
years, my brother. Think about what you just said. The
They're the
Messiah, the man you call Jesus, is older
Mesopotamians.
than 15,000. 1 minute, the Messiah you call Jesus, or anyone calls Jesus, right?
I
His
don't
name
call
is
Jesus my
not Jesus.
Messiah.
His name is
He was
Yahushai, right?
Palestinian, brother. He was
No,
a Canaanite.
it wasn't Palestinian because the land was not
He was
called
half
Palestine
Canaanite. He was a
until
Palestinian, my
1500
friend.
years. The land was not called
It
Palestine.
doesn't have to. Names are new, brother. Names don't have to be.
That's the
They
point.
were
And if
named something else.
and the
We're
names,
still the
brother,
same
that's the
people.
point, brother.
We've
1
been
minute.
called many different
Names
things.
are
We
new
haven't
because there's
changed.
new
It don't
conquerors.
mean
Listen,
anything.
you're not learning. You're not learning from what I'm saying. Names are new because there's new conquerors. Like the Egyptians never changed their name until they got what? Dethroned. Now they call themselves Somalians. Do you get what I'm saying? Because those Arab people over there in Egypt, they're not the real Egyptians. The Egyptians are black.
So how are they not the real Egyptians if they've lived in Egypt for the
Google when
past
was Egypt
10,000 years?
created? No, 1 minute,
It's been their home for
1 minute.
10,000
Google
years.
when was Egypt's constituency created? It will
I
give you
don't know, bro.
1990 something. Google it right now.
What does that have to do with anything?
That has to do with they just
Countries are new
occupied the land,
concepts.
so it was a whitewash. It's his story. The
Bro,
winner
we
of
have
the war
DNA now.
turns it
We have
into his.
DNA
Oh
that
my
shows
God,
us
this
where
man's
we're
slow as
originally
fuck.
from and how
This
far it
man's
dates
slow as
back.
fuck. I'm gonna
We
show
can
you that you're
see
slow. I'm gonna show you
we
that
can
you're
see
slow. I'm gonna
through
show
our
you that. Well,
DNA where we're
listen, you're not
from.
listening. You're not listening. You're slow. You're not listening. Palestinians say that Israel is actually theirs because
Of course,
Israel
because we
and the
lived
land.
there the whole time. It was a part of our.
Brother, stop talking. You're a Palestinian, so you should
Of
agree with what I'm saying. Palestinians say that Israel is also a part of Palestine. Am I wrong?
course it is.
Okay, then. So I'm telling you
Israel
that
was a
Israel
person, bro.
is Palestine and Palestine is Israel, and the children of Israel own fucking that land. And it was the whole land. It wasn't called Israel and Palestine. It was just called Israel. And it wasn't even Israel. That's a fake ass
It
name. It's
wasn't
called
ever called
Yashar.
Israel, bro, until
It's
the
called,
last 100
that's what I
years.
just said. It's a fake ass name. It's called
It was
Yashar.
never called
It was
Israel.
called
Israel was a
Yashar.
person, bro. It was
It
the
was called,
kingdom
yeah,
of
listen to what
Judea.
I'm saying, man.
What are you talking about,
I
bro?
know Jacob was a man. I know Israel is a man. But there was a landmass called after this man. I know it's a people. I know this, my brother. Israel is not a place, it's a people. I know this. But I'm saying we're talking about the land right now. So Palestine, the land, not the people. Israel, the land, not the people, was one. It was one land. So it wasn't called Palestine. It was never called Israel. It had one name, which is the name Yashar. That's the oldest name, brother. The name of Israel is Yashar in its proper context and its oldest language. Now, with that being said, this landmass was one name. It got conquered, then it got two names. A fake name from those fake ass, white ass Jews, and then it got a next fake ass name from the Palestinians who came and occupied it also. Y'all split it in two. And now y'all are
But
arguing
the
over something that's
Palestinians
not even yours.
are
That's
the
the reason why when
Canaanites.
Satan goes
The
up against Satan,
Palestinians are
surely
the
the kingdom shall
Canaanites. So how
fall.
did they conquer anything?
Say that again?
The Palestinians are the Canaanites, the original people, the indigenous people of this land. So how did they conquer anything? How can indigenous people conquer their own land? How does that make sense?
Brother, Canaan, the land of Canaan is not, right, where you think it is. That's the whole
It's
point.
the
You don't
whole
read, you see,
area.
I read the
Jordan's part
Bible.
of it. Syria is
Stop.
part of
I
it.
read the Bible. The whole land of Africa go all the way up to the
Of course.
from you past Israel, go further up. Who do you see own it? You Caucasians and you Palestinians. See? That's not the land of Canaan. That's the land of Israel. The Bantus, they own all of that land. The Most High gave
Seven
gave
thousand years
Noah's three
after the
sons.
Palestinians have been there,
1 minute,
or they
brother.
come
The
and
Most
claim
High
it.
split up the landmass. It wasn't 7,000 years because the Palestinians have not been there 7,000 years. All right, then my question is, why did you move from the last place to there? Then answer that. Why did you move
Pardon?
from why did you move from your landmass and go there? Why?
What are you talking about?
You said you've been there. You said the Palestinians have been there for like 1900, like 16 or 1700 years, right? So where did you move from?
15,000 years. 15,000.
15,000.
Yes,
15,000 years. You all have been there 15,000 years.
the Mesopotamians, the Jordanians, We originate
Brother, the
from there 10,000
Mesopotamians,
years back.
brother, the
We're
brother,
Canaanites.
brother, brother,
Our DNA,
brother, brother,
bro,
brother,
my
brother,
DNA
brother,
tells me I come from there, from an
brother,
11,000-year-old tribe,
brother,
Canaanites,
brother.
in Palestine,
Let me ask
bro.
you a question. Let me ask you a question. Are Arabs Persians?
Uh, what do you mean Arabs, Persians? Arabs are Arabs living in the Middle East, bro.
There's
They
no
come
such
from
thing
the
as the
Middle
Middle
East.
East.
Look at our culture, bro.
Does that make sense?
Palestinians
1 minute.
today,
Does
yeah,
that
we
make sense?
still
1 minute.
heavily have the
Does that
Canaanite
make sense
culture
coming out of your mouth? 1 minute. Show me the
embedded
Middle
into
West.
us.
Show me Middle West. Show me Middle North. Show me Middle South. See how dumb that sounds now? The same people who you Palestinians
Are going against, you're following their way. You see how you had to leave because you sound dumb. Sound dumb as fuck. You're a Palestinian, and you just said the word Middle East out of your mouth. And the people who made up that word and coined that word, which means they have ownership over it. You can look it up right now. Google who owns the word Middle East. It's the fucking fake ass Jews made that English word up. Middle, English, East, English. The fake ass Jews who speak English and also that Yiddish language, they made that word up. And you as a Palestinian just said the same word, but yet they're your enemy. You sound dumb as fuck. Where y'all from, man? Y'all are, yo, that's how I know, that's why I say y'all are fighting, y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all are fighting for. Lack of knowledge goes a far away. Lack of knowledge goes a far away, my Palestinian brothers. And I asked you a simple question. Is an Arab a Palestinian? Right? Are Palestinian Arabs? I asked you that. Then you're going to tell me Arabs are from the Middle East. That's dumb as fuck. That's dumb as fuck. The Persians didn't come from fucking Abraham's seed line. It was fucking Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, remember. Who did Abraham have? Ishmael. Ishmael followed a Shemite way. Now the Shemites were the Arabs, which are the Persians. The Persians didn't come from Abraham, but they came from Shem. Those are the first Arabs. The Midianites, the Persians, the Assyrians. Those are the first Arabs, not you Muslims. Stop the bullshit. Not you Arabs over there in Iran. Not you children of Ishmael. Y'all are children of Ishmael. Not children of Assyria. Not children of what do you call it? Tartaria. Not children of Atlantia. Not children of the Midianites. Y'all are Arabs. Palestinians and Medes are two different entities. The Bible tells you about all of the people that were going to come against the children of Israel. And it calls out all of the Medes and the Persians and the Palestinians and Ishmael separate. That's Psalms 83. Go read it for yourself right now. Ozai, sit down. Hey boy, hey. Yo, if y'all wanna guess and spell shit, then that's fine. That's your business. But y'all are in the real world. Y'all niggas need to, and y'all white people, y'all any color, need to stop thinking that y'all left school and y'all become some fucking geniuses and shit. There's stuff that that I came out of school and I'm studying. I was in school and I studied. You was in school, you studied, and the shit outside of school you're gonna learn. Now we still ain't gonna learn everything. So stop coming on lives just guessing and shit. Like stop guessing and shit. What's wrong with y'all? Why are Muslims guessing all over the place, man? Every Muslim that comes on this live,
no sense. Like all of your Arabs don't make no sense. What's going on?
Hello, my brother.
Shalom. Blessings.
Brother, you said you read the Bible, yeah?
Definitely.
You
And the Quran.
you well versed. What? Sorry?
And the Quran.
And the Quran, yeah?
Yeah.
I heard you say that you know what you've been reading the Bible. You believe in the Bible, yeah?
I know the Bible. I don't
You
believe.
know the Bible.
Yeah.
So what is it about the Bible that you're talking about? That's what I want to know.
I'm saying the Bible's better than the Quran.
You're saying the Bible is better than the Quran, yeah?
And the
No
Quran
problem.
tells you to read the Bible
No problem. No problem. No problem. I just want to,
and follow the people of the Bible.
No problem. No problem. I just that's what I wanted to speak about quickly
Mm.
as well because you seem to like you seem like you've got a lot of knowledge. Because, but I just want to ask you. You know, you said it's better than the Quran, yeah? How about if I
Yeah.
was to drop? How about if I dropped about let's say 10 contradictions in the Bible to you right now? Because you're well versed on it, yeah? Because
Yeah.
you're.
Now, and how about me doing the same thing
Hey, let's do that. Let's do that. Let me start off
for the,
though, because
for the
I'll
Quran?
come as a guest, yeah?
I just got one for now. I just got one for now. And
Go
this
on then.
one is gonna. This one is like 1,000,000,000. How many
Bro,
verses there
let me
is in the
start
Quran?
it because
It
I
doesn't
came
really
up.
matter. 2,000. 1 minute.
I
1
came
minute.
up with it.
This 1 minute. This one will actually basically show you 1,000 contradictions, which is the Quran was translated in English, and many of you who speak Arabic still don't know how to translate the Quran, even though it's written in Arabic. That's the first thing. You speak Arabic, but you don't know how to understand the words. You don't even know how to translate it when you should be able to translate something if you speak the language fluently. If I'm a Jamaican and I say a Jamaican word, a Yardi word, you don't understand it. Bomba clock. It
What's
means
that?
bottom and cloth. It means bottom and cloth. It's simple as that. When I ask a Muslim, a lot of the times, yeah, who knows how to speak fluent Arabic, who are from even the land, a lot of y'all
Yeah.
don't even know how to read the Quran properly. So in reality, my brother, when you go onto the website that your Mecca made, right? When you go onto that website, which is Quran.com, it says see translations. So when you press this translation on, not every verse will be translated, but to one translation. So many of the Quran verses, when you press C translation, it won't give you a next translation. It will just say that verse is just
You
that.
know, you know
Whatever
what you're saying?
translation you see, 1 minute,
Do you know what
whatever
you're saying?
translation,
Do you know what
1 minute.
you're saying?
Yes, I
It's a
do.
contradiction in itself. You
No,
ain't got a
no, it's
clue what
not.
you're saying,
Listen to
have
what
you?
I'm saying. You know, you need to listen to what I'm saying carefully. The
You ain't got a
Quran,
clue what you're
the
saying.
Quran is translated from what? Isn't the Quran translated to English on Quran.com? Yes or no?
The Quran is translated into many different languages. Many. The
Okay,
Bible isn't though.
thank you. Now
The
we're talking
Bible
about
isn't.
English. Now we're talking
Forget the
about
Bible
English.
being translated. The Bible's got
Now 1 minute,
450
listen,
different
we're not
versions
talking
just in
about
English.
We're not talking about just the translation. Listen to me, just follow me. Right? I'm just asking about it being translated. I just want to know if we're on one accord when we say it has been translated to English. Yes or no?
It has been translated into many languages.
I'm talking about English right now out of
The
all of them.
Arabic has not changed. The Arabic has not changed.
Brother, you're not
The
listening to what
translation
I'm
of the
saying.
Arabic
You're
has
not
not
listening to,
changed. It's
yeah,
changed into
and
different languages for
The
those
Torah
languages
has
to
not
be able to
changed.
break up and
The
understand
Torah,
what that thing
the
is,
Hebrew
what
has
the
not
Arabic
changed.
means.
The Hebrew has not changed. The original Paleo Habra, Pala Habra
Bruv,
has not changed.
Hebrew weren't even Hebrew, it's
The
Aramaic. The Bible
ancient,
was
I
written in
just
Aramaic.
called the name, brother. You're not even listening to me. I
Let me
just
ask
called the
you
name, but
something, bro.
I
Listen,
just called the fucking name, but you're trying to
listen,
shout
bro.
over
You're
me
going on
because
to
you
some
think I'm a
mad,
Christian. Shut the
you're
fuck
going
up,
on
you
some
dumb fucking
mad long
Muslim.
thing.
Shut up. I just said Pala Habra. I said Paleo Hebrew, and then I showed you the correct name, Pala Habra. Bumbleclad. But you think you're talking to a Christian. So what you do is, when I'm trying to talk, you talk over me. And in talking over me, right, you think that you won something, but you didn't. I actually told you the name as soon as I said Paleo Hebrew. So for you to say there's no Hebrew, there was no need. Because I said it's called Pala Habra. I literally said that right after I said Paleo Hebrew. That's the modern white Jewish way. The old way is Pala Habra. Moses Masha. Look at my name, my boy. Masha. That's Moses' name. So with that being said, in its original language, in Moses' language. Now, when you go to the Quran, this is my point.
translation before you see the one that you see now. So even though the Quran was written in English, they retranslated the first original English version to a next version. I can prove this because all you have to do is go on Quran.com, and when you see the thing that says go on Surah 1094, right? If you are in doubt, go to them that had the book before you. Then press see other translation. You have to know how to work their website. I didn't even figure this out. I had to be on it for like an hour before I figured it out. Just look for C translation. When you press on it, fam, it will give you 3 translations of Surah 1094.
الكتاب
They're reporting, fam. They're
قبلك.
reporting. Give me a second. Little bitches are reporting.
لقد جاءك الحق
You can't go near him to see it. You have to go behind him. Not near him, enough. Behind him. So stay one distance. And you have to stand up too for your seat. You not stand up in them in a sense. So these Muslims are reporting a lie because they can't answer simple ass fucking questions. Dumbass Muslims. Y'all need to get out your fucking feelings. Muslims. Get out your fucking feelings. Y'all are big mad. Big angry. Y'all are supposed to exercise. That's how I know y'all are gonna fucking chop people's head off, you dirty ass Muslims. Just like what the Quran says, you piece of shit. You're gonna chop people's head off, hack at their necks, hack at their fingers, hack at their fucking arms and their legs if they don't follow the Quran. Fuck you. Try that shit, Muslim. I'll fuck your ass up. I'll chop your fucking head off and murder all of you. Yo, try that shit, Muslim. Try and come and take my life. In self-defense, I will defend myself and fuck you all up. Try and take my life because I don't want to follow dirty ass fucking on Muhammad, who follows a fucking jinn, which is Allah, a fucking fallen angel. Y'all are tripping, bruv. I ask you a simple question. You're a Muslim. You're supposed to exercise fucking patience with me. Because I didn't even cuss you out. I said shalom. The first thing I do is no matter who comes in next, I don't care if you're a Muslim. Even if I was saying some shit about Muslims, if you're, I know you're a Muslim coming in. You think I'm dumb? And the first thing I say is shalom. That means what? The last Muslim pissed me off with his weirdness. I'm not going to treat you the same way. But then you come in and do the same thing. That shows me y'all are under the influence of jinns. That's why you're allowing jinns to join your fucking religion. A jinn is a fallen angel, you dumbass Muslim. A jinn is a fallen angel. What, everyone on the live, what did they tell you jinns can do? They can change into anything they want. Look at the top right side of the screen. Look at the top right side of the screen. We can't. They're reporting the live, but they can't stop the live. So they can't block the live because they haven't said anything stupid. But at the same time, because there's so much mass reporting, it's doing the dumb shit, you get me? But no worries about it. That shows you they can't answer the question. And when they can't answer the question, they do the same thing as fucking Christians do. They report like little bitches. You Muslims are little bitches. Dumbass Muslims. The Muslims want to change everything into a fucking lie. Wait, you're not a Muslim? No. Fuck would I be a Muslim for? I'm a son of God, a son of Yashar Allah, a son of the Torah. I am a child of Yashar Allah, who you call Israel. They're not white, they're black. The real ones are black. Those are some fake ass. Yo, your brains can't even imagine a people taking the next people's identity. So how the fuck can I even reason with some of y'all? Your brains can't imagine that, yo, we took the real children of Israel, the real children of Yashar, put them in slavery, and gave a next whole white people who call themselves Ashkenaz their identity. Now these people have two identities. Ashkenazi Jews. You can't be two fucking nationalities. That's fucking dumb as fuck. And if they're Ashkenaz first, and they're telling you they're Jews second, isn't that a fucking hint? Fucking idiots. Yo, y'all piss me off with your dumbass shit. You Muslims talking about y'all love Allah, and y'all are sucking fucking patient, and y'all are this, and y'all are shit. Y'all are the first to be angry. Y'all are the first to ready to kill. Y'all are the first to ready to chat some shit and confuse people with your confusion. You don't even know what the fuck y'all are talking about. Muslims. They're reporting, fam. Then they're gonna say it's Allah. They're reporting the lie. Then they're gonna say it's Allah. They're gonna say Allah will your shit. Allah will your shit. Y'all are reporting the lie, that little bitches. Family, they're reporting the lie. Then they're gonna say, oh, Allah did it. The fuck? When it's your finger, it's you that's writing bullshit. Because when you go up on that thing, right, and you say discrimination and whatever, TikTok is already in the live watching me. I've not discriminated anybody. I have a right to do what the fuck I want, if you didn't know. And now that those Jewish people over there, right, are getting what they're getting, now everyone's equal. Now I can say anything about the Jews because they're not the real Jews. I can say anything about the Muslims. I can say anything about the Christians. I can say anything about any one of your fake ass fucking religions. And all you can do is bust your finger off like a little bitch and report the live. You can't stop it though. I'll just do what? Reboot it. You must get tired, boy. You must get tired. I'm not tired. I've given, the Most I said, give him my strength when I'm young, and he will give me his strength when I'm old. I'm only 32, and I've been giving him my strength from the age of 21. So think about that. I'm not tired right now. I'm fully ready to go further. Are you? Are you? Are you? Because I am. So I can do this. How long can you report my life for? How long, Muslim? Jesus is the Most High God. Come and prove that. Come and prove that Jesus is the Most High God, Wesley. Yeah. Lack of knowledge can it go far, you know. I'm telling you, go far down one deep part of one pit, you know. None of them can prove nothing what they say, fam. Everyone just keeps on regurgitating some shit that they learn. Nobody can say or nobody can prove anything. I want for Samson belly, him never read. All that bush there? I bush wrap him up or one little stick up at top? Him wrap up round that? Or him to do one circle.
Grow on one bush. And then after I grow on the bush, you just start wrap up round the stick.
And him belly not even look normal fat?
I eat little something, but you know.
Come and left him in one place where food there even if him wrap up.
Yeah, he eat little something, man, but you know, I could have eat more. That's why I'm a behave some man. I get up and I go and I weird and some go feed my while ago, you know. Now I go and did there.
Him bring you for sure you to go there which part them there. No, for sure him bring you.
And nearly kicked me. In foot,
We don't have cow tonight.
With a broken limb. Me prefer the cow steer.
No, you know what I say, if me do that, we don't have some cow tonight.
Mash?
You see what I'm saying? We don't have some big steak.
He basically kicked me.
Him touch him, I'm gonna beat him, I'm gonna beat him.
He just like, if me did there like an inch closer,
Yeah.
I would have get him.
I'm gonna beat him.
Touch me.
I'm gonna bust him ass for you.
No, sir, let him. Let him. And I like, I force him a go on, so and I like Betty with
I joke, me nah beat the cow touch, me know say I touch him a go on, so you have to give cow a blind.
Yeah.
And plus, yeah, walk, you say him touch you, but him no bruise you.
No, it just be like somebody walk up there and touch you, so?
Yeah.
I saw him foot touch
Yeah, man. I mean, I feelings, man.
Yeah, kind of hungry. And to me know I'm here in an argument in a state that we didn't feel nothing.
And give him, you can give him some whole bag feeding too. Alright. Alright then, no worries. Wesley, you're right. You are scared, will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Wesley, it's like, you know what, I can't even argue with you, Wesley. You know why? Because your brain won't even fathom that his name is not Jesus. And that if my name is Masha right now, it's Masha in every language. So, like, your brain won't even fathom that. So, like, it doesn't even make no sense me arguing with you, Wesley. If your brain can't even imagine that one name, my name right now, not Jesus' name, my name, in every fucking language is still Masha, Mash, which is Moses, right? Masha in its proper language, Moses in its proper language, right? If your brain can't fathom that when they made up Moses, that was dumb and stupid and wicked. When somebody made up Moses, that was stupid because all you had to say, if you can say Moses, you can say Masha. If you can say Moses out your mouth, you can say Masha out your mouth. So if your brain can't fathom that his name is not Jesus, I don't know what to fight. I can't fight with you. Like, if you don't know his name was Isus before it was Jesus, and it was Hail Zeus before that. Yo, as a matter of fact, Google right now Jesus when it was created. Google it right now. Look how you like your brain. Even reading the Google, I doubt your brain will even fathom that. It says Jesus was created before Jesus. Do you know that? Google right now, Wikipedia or on anything, it will say Jesus was the name Jesus was created 1000 to 6000 BC. You know what BC means? Before Christ. So Jesus Christ was created before Christ. What the fuck? What the Look up Yeshua. It was created before BC also. So Yeshua was created before. What? Just look it up if you think I'm lying. You say no. Are you English speakers saying that nobody couldn't say Yahawashai? That's the man's name, Yahawashai. You saying? Because that's not even an English language. Are you saying I say Yahawashai? You saying that none of y'all could say that? The Bible never said the Messiah has many names. The Bible never even said that above his head was many names. It says title. The Messiah has one name. His name is Yahawashai. It says when he comes back he will have a new name. A new name. Just like how you will be given a new name if you make it. He's also be given a new name, because remember you're equal heirs with him in the kingdom. His name is not Jesus. It never will be Jesus, never have been Jesus. And your Jesus that you let in makes you stupid because you think that Jesus was born from a virgin birth. But the man told you he's the son of man. He is the son of a man. He is the seed of David. The seed on the offspring. That means he came off a spring of what? Y'all slow? I can't be bothered, man. I even said I wouldn't do it and I'm doing it. Shit. I'm explaining to you. Like, it's like, come on. And Jesus is God, the Most High God. So God forgot when he came on the earth. He forgot when he was coming. Because Jesus said he knows not when he's coming. He doesn't know when he's coming. Only his Father knows. So you saying that Jesus came down in the God came down in the flesh as Jesus, and when he came down in the flesh as Jesus, he forgot when he was gonna come back, or he didn't know when he was gonna come back? Because I thought God knows all things. But if God knows all things, why was he looking for Adam and Eve in the garden? Didn't he know where they were? And then if God knows all things, why did he say to Adam and Eve when they said we were high? Oh, Zai, come down. When they said they were naked, right? And he said, who told you was naked? Why did he ask that question if he knows all things? You don't even know what the word God means. You don't even know what the word God means. That was an angel. That was the Messiah. The Messiah is an angel. In heaven, God is still two entities. If God is Jesus, there's still two entities in heaven. Psalms 110 verses 1. Revelation chapters 22 verses 1. They're on thrones. Hebrews chapters 1 verses 8 and 9. So are you saying that God is in heaven by sitting next to himself? Is that what y'all are saying? God is sitting next to himself. Because I'm a man of God. But only men of God can teach the Bible properly. Y'all little Christians, I'm sorry for y'all. But listen, I'm not really sorry for y'all. Why? Because y'all are stiff-necked. Y'all listen to a Caucasian analogy, a white man's analogy. And y'all are trying to fight people who really know what the Bible's saying with the fucking caveman's analogy. The man who came out of the cave and stole your book and told you how to read it. You want to use his analogy to the point where now Muslims, every time when they hear someone like me speak of the Bible, they think I'm a fucking Christian. When the word Christian in the Bible is in there 3 times. 3 times. The word Israelite is in there 3,000 something to 3,720 odd times. The word saint is in there 1,000 something and 20 odd 30 odd times. No cap. You can actually Google how many times the word Israel is in the Bible. Google how many times the word saint is in the Bible. Google the word how many times the word Christian is in the Bible. 3 fucking times. And all these times, none of the Israelites called themselves Christians. People called Negroes Christians. Shafia Ben, mama, Shafia Ben, Shafia Ben, Shafia Ben. Yeah. So people call every time when you see the word Christian, right? It was never us calling ourselves that. The Israelites never called themselves Christians. People did. The Caucasians did. The Romans did. They tried to force that name on us until it stuck on the world. That bullshit. Nah, the caveman is not the wild man because Esau was never wild. Ishmael, the Arabs, that specific part of the Arabs is a wild man. Ishmael. Palestinians, they're wild men. Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, they're wild men. Wild. That's why they're so. That's why they act peaceful, but they're the first one to want to chop your head off. A fucking Arab. When you tell them you don't want to read the Quran, it's like they want to force it on you. Fuck you and fuck the Quran. Fucking wrong with y'all niggas. I'm talking to only those Arabs who want to force people. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all want to force me to read something. Like it's up to you. Like it's not up to what? Allah Hayim. Like it's not up to Allah Hayim. That's the true. That's the real name of the father's entities and himself. Because it is actually not a name, right? But a name, not a name of a person, but a name, right? Of peoples. A name of entities. Elohim, Allah Hayim, plural, more than one. The magistrates, the mighty ones, the judges. It's not a name of one person. So when y'all say Allah, Allah's not even the name of God. And y'all are going to say Allah means the God. And that's his name. And then when I ask you, what is Allah's name? Alright then, if Allah means the God, that means God is Allah's name. You're going to say no. Get out of it. You're stupid, man. I can't be bothered with y'all. How can you give me a definition, right? That shows you, everybody, that translations are bullshit. That shows you that translations are bullshit if they're not translated in their correct form. That shows you translations are bullshit if they're not translated in their correct form. Allah is not a name, it's a title. It's a title for angels, magistrates, mighty ones, judges. Allah Hayim, plural, judges. That's what Allah Hayim means. Angels, that's what Allah Hayim means. Gods, that's what Allah Hayim means. The Muslims don't even know what Allah means. No Muslim can tell you what Allah really means. They don't know. They don't know. You know you want the jug and make a dirty ice cream. So nobody say no, you know. Alright then. One boy you. My Reddit Empress. Me I get rum with it. You can get some rum, yes. Alright. Before darkness.
Like, stop. Climb.
Oh, Zai, you must hear, you know.
Must make a beat him, you know.
But me not stop you. Dear.
Make a beat him, you know. Like, seriously beat him in the ear, you know.
Spin at the rod and spoil the child. Put him in the corner if he's not here in the life of man. I'm not going to put him in the corner neither. Put him in the corner. Corner him up, man. But man, remember, so we try that first, and then if that no work, we're bossing skin. You know how it thing go. Alright, so with that being said, yo, so you Arabs, right? Yo Arabs, y'all don't, just like what the person in the comments just said, source. Y'all never give me a source of where or what the definition of Allah means. Y'all always say God. So if Allah means God and I ask you, can I call on Allah then? You will say yes. If I ask you, can I call on God, then you will say no. I will ask you why, because you will say that's not his name. Oh, Zai! You will say no, right? But if Allah means God, that means God is his name. If Allah means God, that means God is his name. You literally said Allah means God.
Touch anything. Stand up.
Hey boy, remember say me I watch it too, you know, and don't make me get up, you know. Oh Zai, don't make me get up. Oh Zai, don't make me get up. A long time we are talking to you. Remember, hey boy, see me have to get up. Yeah, know today, you know. Got shut to you like it's like your bumbo class stiff neck boy. Some don't say it's a little Israelite, you know. Stiff neck boy. Stop your eyes. As I was saying, so if I'm calling on Allah, I'm calling on God. But you're gonna tell me that I can't call on God because Allah is his name. But you just said Allah means the God. So I'm calling on Allah's name by saying the God. What if I don't want to say Allah, I want to say the God? But y'all never give me no source of what God means. You don't even know what God means, man. It means angels, magistrates, the supreme God, the mighty ones, the judges, the what else? Mighty ones, judges, the supreme the mighty ones, judges, angels, magistrates. And then you have the supreme God, the supreme one, right? The one who created all, him. He's also called a God. But remember, mighty ones, he made the angels as his mighty ones. Y'all forgot he's the mightiest one and he made mighty ones. He made the magistrates in heaven, the judges around him in heaven, the mighty ones. Even y'all Muslims, what do y'all say in the Quran? Y'all say you can go blow yourself up because there's a lot of suicidal shit in the Quran. There is. Stop the bullshit. There is. Now, y'all say, oh, go blow yourself up and get how many wives and be an elder? How many virgins? Seal. How many virgins y'all get? And on top of that, yeah, you're gonna be around Allah to be an elder. You know, a mighty one. See that? So that shows you what God. You don't even know what God means. Y'all Muslims don't even know what God means. Then you want to fucking report the live? Why? And is it my fault you don't know what God means? Is it my fault? In the room. Is it my fault that y'all don't know the definition of God? Muslims, no, it's not mine. You can't fight somebody for you not knowing the definition of a word because your people didn't know the definition of the word. Your imams never know the definition of the word. So now your lack of knowledge and now you want to argue and cuss and fight. But yet y'all are supposed to be peaceful Muslims. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. It doesn't make no sense what y'all are saying. That is crazy. So with that being said, family, Muslims need to take their time, go back into the Quran, and just see for yourself that you don't know what you're talking about. And then when you figure that out, you need to go back to Surah 1094. Why do Muslims don't like to listen to that verse, the first translation? Go back to them that had the Torah before you. Y'all never want me to finish that surah. That's why I have to cut y'all off all the time just to say the surah. You're not even supposed to cut off the surahs or cut off the Quran. Oh Zai! Stand up. Put it down. Hey boy. Hey. Yo, me tell you, say you don't want me turn up in a boy. Let me tell you a while ago. What me just said to you a while ago. You always want to act up when man bumbo clock teach. You see any bumbo clock there, you know, easy. Easy. And me I deal with you. One man in a this boy. One man. Not many. One man. Many boys. One man. Time out, me say, tap it nice. Bumbuckler. This is why mothers need fathers in the fucking household, man. This is why mothers need fathers in the household. Balling done. When I said done, it done. Bumbuckler. In reality. As I was saying, he's on timeout right now and he's going to take that right now. He's a child of Yasharallah. Stiff-necked. Unruly. I will bend his neck to the law. That's what the Bible says to do. That's what I'm going to do. So with that being said, back to the Muslims. Muslims, come out your feelings, man. Don't be hurt, man. The truth shall set you free. Muhammad was going crazy. She was going, why is my picture looking like that? Okay. Muhammad is going, Ozai, put it down. When you have manners, you can't play. Now, as I was saying, Muhammad was going a bit crazy. He was demon possessed. Even his wife spoke about it. My boy, that he like, and this is why, and this is what, yo, it's like the Muslims don't want to hear nothing bad about Muhammad, right? So the hadith is like they pick and choose what hadith they want to read, but there's hadiths that speak against Muhammad. That shows that he went off in many places, and the Muslims want to deny that because they're in fucking denial. They're in denial. Muslims do anal sex on their women, but yet it's in the Quran that you're not supposed to do anal sex, right? So they don't do it to men, but they do it to women. And many many Muslims follow, right, the Quran, right, and they don't do anal sex on men, but they do it on women. They do it on their wives. A lot of them do. Now these Muslims, to show you that they're confused, watch this. You push your penis. Alright, say you close your eyes right now. Every single man in this life. Let me show you how dumb Muslims are. Watch this. I'm talking about specifically Muslim men. And women also. But watch this. You close your eyes. And you push your penis inside of a hole. It's a doo-doo hole. Whether it's male or female. Is it not still a doo-doo hole? Is it not still sodomy? Is it not sodomy? The Muslims that follow Sunnah and Quran don't do that. Yes, they do, because the Quran doesn't go against you pushing your penis inside of your woman's bum hole. And many Muslims do that. And many Muslims who follow the Quran and practice it, a lot of y'all before y'all get married, are horny, and y'all do anal sex with your so-called given to you wives, the wives that were given to you from very young. And many of y'all sneak away, and she bends over, and you touch that bottom, but you don't touch the vagina though, because you know you have to prove that blood. You have to prove that blood, so you don't touch the vagina. I was in the UK. You know how many Somalians? You know how many fucking what you call them? Those East Indians. Oh, sorry. You know how many Arabs, light skin, white skin Arabs told me that they did this? They even grew up. Man grew up. And these niggas are still doing that shit. They're not telling me because, you know, they're men now. But, you know, they were young and dumb, young kids. So they showed me that shit. as it pertains to show me, that they have sex. It's not like you Muslims don't have sex. You're fuck. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. A lot of you Somalians, a lot of you fucking Arabs, y'all be fucking. Y'all just be fucking in the anus. That's what y'all have been doing. You just ain't been fucking no man. That's all it is. That's all it is. And where in the Quran does it say that sodomy is wrong against a woman? Nowhere. But it says it in the Bible. It says don't sodomize a man or a woman. Nowhere. Does it say it in the Quran? Nowhere. Does it say it in any other religious book? I'm Somali and I never have relaxed now. I've relaxed now. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Not all Somali are Muslims. All right. You see, respect. All right. What's your name? She stole my heart. All right, she stole my heart. I can agree on that, my sister. I can agree on that. And if you don't let no man poke your bum hole, may the Most High bless you. You are As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you something right now, my sister. It's gonna sound harsh first, then I'm gonna say something really beautiful after it. So listen. So you know, I'm gonna give you the bad news, then the good news. So the bad news is, you Somalians, right, are going into slavery. If you realize the Somalians, the Sudanese, has been in war for a long time. Reason why being civil war for a long time is because the Most High put that on you. Whether you believe in the Bible or not, the Most High said he put you all in civil war. He took you all out of Egypt. So the people who are in Egypt right now, they're not the real Egyptians. You are. Somalians are. Somali people, and your culture is Egyptian. And Somalians prove daily on TikTok and on YouTube that your culture is closer to Egyptians than anyone on the face of the planet. Somalians prove this. So if Somalians are the Egyptians, what does the Bible say? It says that because of what you did unto us, you're going to go into slavery, right? But that's the bad news. Listen to the good news. After we let you out of slavery, 1,000 years, you're going to live and die in slavery, right? You're going to live, die, reincarnate. They probably never told you you've been reincarnating or regenerating, but you have. Now, when the Most High comes back, he's going to let all of you from the start of the planet, right, till now, from the start of Slakia, Israel, till now, go into slavery. He's going to reincarnate every single one of y'all, even the ones whose time has run out, because y'all have to go into slavery for the slavery y'all put us in. Right? Now, with that being said, that's the bad news, right? Good news, you will be let go after 1,000 years of slavery, right? It will run by, because you're going to do some on earth, some in hell, which is Sheol, the world of the dead, the resting place for everybody. It's not just for evil people, it's for good and evil. The top half is paradise, the bottom half is flames. Now, with that being said, so the good news is that you'll be let go after 1,000 years, right? And you won't do a full 1,000 years of slavery, because you'll do like 100 alive, 100 dead, 100 alive, 100 dead, right? Till you get to 1,000 years. That's what you're gonna do. So you won't even do a full 1,000 years. That's the first thing. Second thing, if after we let you go, the Bible says that the whole earth is going to fight against God. The whole earth, the whole world is going to fight against God, because he came to save the Negroes, his children, and he put you all in slavery for putting them in slavery, and y'all never liked it. So when y'all get let go, a lot of y'all are going to be pissed. So the whole earth is going to fight against God. Now, the Bible says that Egyptians, Isaiah chapters 19 says the Egyptians and the Persians are God's people. How? Let me explain. Your people, God chose you to be the first, right, to put us in slavery. And your ways, right, that you put us in slavery with, the Somalians put Negroes in slavery, niggers in slavery. Because Somalians tell you a lot of the times they're not even black. That shows you they know what they're saying is that they're not Bantu. Bantu call themselves that. Now, with that being said, you will be let go of 1,000 years of slavery, and if you're not angry when you're let go, the ones who are angry, the Father's going to kill them all, and the ones who are not angry, which is supposed to be your people, your people are going to be in the new kingdom, and your people are actually going to be the government for the kingdom, so Sudanese people, Somalians, like how y'all have the Somalian government, the Nigerian government, the American government, the Jamaican government. I'm from Jamaica, by the way, right? The Egyptians, you Somalians, according to my Bible, right? According to my Bible, you Egyptians, Somalians are going to be the government of the earth, and the Assyrians, the real ones, the black ones, like how you Somalians are black, yeah, they're gonna be the army, and us, the children of Israel, are gonna be the put it down, and us, the children of Israel, put it down, and us, the children of Israel, are gonna be the high priest. So as you see on the earth right now, who runs the earth right now? The church does. Oh, Zai! Brother, may I come slap you, brother? I'm gonna give something for Balfa. I'm gonna stop the chatting and give something for Balfa. We can give something nice for Balfa. Nice. Sweet your skin. Make your skin red. You see how you're red already, boy? As I was saying. So the Somalians, right? They're gonna be the government of the earth, which is run by the children of Israel, which is the priests. Oh, Zai, stop it nice. Hey, bro, any of them stop it nice, brother. Stop it nice, man. Where you ball for? Nobody lick you. Nobody do nothing. Stop it nice. As I was saying, so the government of the whole earth will be the Somalians. They will, like, I'm talking about, not one person on this planet will be able to run for governor, but only the Somalians. But only the Somalians. One more time. When the Most High comes back, the government of the earth, the ones who are going to be elected, will only be Sudanese Somalian people. The only ones who will be able to be recruited and join the army are the Assyrians. The Assyrians will be the world army. Y'all will not have no police. The earth will not have any police anymore. Only one nation is going to be wiped out, and it's the Caucasians. And that's a fact. Esau. The Assyrians and the Egyptians is government and army. Government and army needs to be run by a church. Who's the church? The children of Israel. The Bantus, the niggers, the real Yashar Allah. Because our name is not Israel, it's Yashar Allah. Our name is not Bantu, it's Yashar Allah. Our name is not Congo, Ibibio, Igbo, Nigeria, Akan, right? Ghana, right? Niger, right? Ashanti. Our name is none of those. Our name is Yashar. That's our name, Yashar. It means upright. Upright, Yashar Allah. Yashar Allahayim, upright gods. Upright people, upright gods. So with that being said, if y'all can figure this out, then y'all will get it. All you need to do is just take 1,000 years of slavery. That's all you need to do. My Somalian sister, the Most High told me that you're his children. That's in Isaiah 19. Even though you see a lot of Israelites talking shit, he says that all you have to do is go after that slavery. He will take you back up. I can read it for you right now. He will take you up. He will take you back up, and he will take up the Egyptians, and it's going to be 3 of us that run the earth: the priest, the government, and the army. Three entities, 3 nations run this earth, and one is going to be high above all, which is mine. The niggers. Are you okay with that, my? Are you okay with that, my Somalian sister? Are you okay with that? Would that be okay for you? My Somalian sister, she stole my heart. As long as it ain't a white man. Absolutely. Yo, my sister, it won't be a white man. That means no sodomization, no burning, no hanging, no molestation of children, None of that will happen, my sister. We won't shit in your mouth like the Arabs did to the Negroes, like the Caucasians also did to the Negroes. They shit in our mouths. They shit in our ancestors' mouths, and they're still doing it to this day in Dubai. There's black girls going to Dubai making hundreds of thousands of USD, coming back to Caribbean islands or going back to America buying, just being rich. Just the Arabs shit in their mouths. Yes, my sister, no paying rent, because the Bible said, I will boast in your riches. Now that sounds weird, doesn't it? I am gonna boast in your riches. But think about it. If I'm gonna boast in your riches, that means you're gonna be rich. And if you're rich, even though you have to give me some, because I will never work, but you will always work. The Egyptians, y'all are still gonna go to work. You just won't pay no rent. You won't pay no bills. We will show you. You will get the highest form of technology, which is AI, which is free electricity. Humans will still make a TV or some form of projector or whatever it may be, you know, to keep themselves occupied, because it's creation. Remember, it's creation. So these things will be done by the humans, right, y'all? But I will not work. I will not work. I will boast in your riches. But because you won't be paying any form of that will be like your tax. Call it tax, but it's not robbery, because the Bible says in Isaiah 61, the Most High doesn't love robbery for a burnt offering. So how do we know it's not robbery? Because even after you give an offering, you will still be rich and continue to get richer. Where will the white people go again? They will be destroyed off the face of the planet after 1,000 years of slavery. Obadiah chapters 1 verses 18. It says, Esau shall be stubble after Jacob, and Joseph becomes a flame. The niggas are going to become a flame when we get our superpowers. And it says we're going to burn them up into ashes, and there shall be no remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. So no white man, no white Arabs who are really Esau, the white man, no white Japanese, white Chinese, white... because all those Chinese over there in China, they're white people. I can show you black Chinese now. The Japanese you see in Japan, those are white people. Those people you see in Thailand, you see how Thailand has a darker type of skin tone? Thailand is more closer to God, even though it's full of... You realize it's Thailand that has the most... See, what they do is they corrupt where the black people are. The original ones are. So you realize Thailand, even though it's full of so much fucking homosexuality and so much trannies, right? You all figured out that it's got more black people than China and Japan and even fucking North Korea and South Korea. Am I lying? Everybody in the live, am I lying? I'm not talking about skin color of the Bible. I'm talking about skin color of the past. So get the fuck out of here with that. I'm not talking about, oh, skin colors matters for the Bible. I'm talking about skin color of the past. And it does matter, otherwise you wouldn't fucking have it. It matters because it gives you melanin. Alright. It gives you melanin. What's melanin? Vitamin what? B. Which you only get from melanin. Right? Non-melanated beings don't taste like melanated beings. The more melanin you have, is the better you taste food. Did you know that? The more melanin you have in your eyes, is the more beautiful you see colors. Did you know that white people don't see colors like us? Did you know that? Did you know that they see blue, but it doesn't look as beautiful as it does to you or me? Did you know that? Did y'all know that Caucasians and people with lack of melanin don't eat, drink, feel, taste, touch the same as you do? And guess who proved this? Let's see if this is a racist thing. White scientists prove this. The more melanin you have, is the more everything in you is what? Enlightened. So that's the reason why when y'all lighter skinned people go to a restaurant, y'all be like, this shit tastes bomb. I'm talking about real restaurant. I'm talking about people who can really, people who know food. The darker you are is the more you're gonna know, oh, this needs this or this does. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even like, why do you think, right, Chinese food tastes so good? I can show you Chinese of Ceylon. Chinese just gave up the land just the other day to those white ones. I'm not even capping y'all. I can show you them right now. I got a Tartarian book. It's called Doctors Cum Libra. I've got a book from Tartaria. Tell me I'm lying. Because I figured out it's the book of the Illuminati. What they did was they took stuff from Tartaria, compiled it, took pictures of it. Where the fuck did they get a camera? From the 1200s to the 1900s. From the 12, all these things. And they got pictures of these things. Where did they get a camera from? Even the first Muhammad was black. This white one that y'all know, the white Muhammad this on the screen is not Muhammad. This is a white man. Muhammad was black, not tanned, not light brown, black. This Muhammad that y'all know, the one who went with a 6-year-old, he's white. Seal. He's white. The Quran has been written by 2 Muhammads, and y'all don't even notice. Since I come on here, the Quran, what part you think when I say part of the Quran, the part that looks demonic as shit, that shit looks demonic, and tells me cruel shit, some cruel shit. When the Most High does stuff in the Bible, he does it because of recompense of evil that people did. When Allah does stuff and tells Muslims to do shit, he tells them because of he just said, oh, when you're finished, anyone around you, there's nowhere in the Bible where it says anyone around you who doesn't follow the Most High Yahweh, go and kill him and force him to follow to be an Israelite. Nowhere in the Bible you find that. But in the Quran you can find where a Muslim can force you to be a Muslim. It says when they finish their parties, I'm breaking it down for you, it's their feast days, but it's a party. You see how they fucking chill. They get all their SUVs and go to the desert and party and do skids and round this and light the big bonfire, roast the big ass fucking cow or whatever they're roasting underneath the fucking ground, dig a whole hole. It's like a fucking party. While the wives stay at home. You see what I'm saying? So after their party, the Quran says they should come and find the ones who are non-believers and force y'all to be, and basically force y'all, right, to either turn back to Allah. And if you turn back, forgive you, because Allah forgives. If you don't turn back, hack at your neck, hack at your fingers, hack at your legs. Talk to me. Shalom, follow me. You have something you want to state? You have a statement, a message?
Shalom, brother. Shalom. I just found out, I'm not here to debate, okay? I just found out, you know, the southeast of Israel. There's the map of Edom at the foot of the southeast region.
Yes.
Have
My brother.
Yeah. So
Edom, the white man, the Caucasians, Mount Seir.
That's correct. And I'm also following one of the brother. His name is Eliyahu on YouTube. And he was saying, he was claiming that the white man are not the tribe of Esau. But instead,
what's his name? Eliyahu? Like Yahoo?
Eliyahu.
Like Yahoo, like H-O, right?
H-U.
H-A, Yahoo. Okay. Who is he saying is Esau?
Yeah.
Who is he saying is Esau?
Yeah, based on his research, he was saying the tribe of Esau is having a brown skin color, and also.
How is that when you look up the word? Oh, all right. So watch this. The word ruddy, right? The word ruddy means what?
Red, yes.
It means red, right? Have you ever looked up in the dictionary? It also means red, like the dark complexion of the Israelites. Have you ever Googled ruddy before? Like as it pertains to one minute. Have you ever Googled ruddy before? Google it. It will show you 2 forms of ruddy. There's 2 forms. Press on images. There's the white man, red Esau, and then there is the ruddy man, which is Jacob, which is still reddish. Look at my picture at the top left side of the screen. I know it's very small, but look how you can see a reddish tint. in my brown skin, right? So that's ruddy for me. Ruddy for them is literal red. Remember, that's what ruddy means, red. So they're rednecks. They even call themselves that. They like venison. They put more deer heads on walls than anybody. Esau loves hunting for fun. Nobody on the planet hunts for fun. They hunt for food. Esau is the only one who came and did that, the white man. Right? Also, on top of that, my family, right? The Bible says Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning thereafter. It says there is no fornicator as Esau is. Who, as I don't know what skin tone you are, what nationality you are, where you come from, my brother, who have you seen on this planet, right? That's the most half naked. Is it not the black woman? Yes or no? Hello?
Oh, am I okay to speak now? Are you
Yeah,
done?
yeah, my brother. That was the question. I'm saying, who have you seen most, like the most half naked woman on the planet? Has it not been the black woman?
Half naked.
Yes.
Well, every Friday night I see someone
But
half
no,
naked.
but I'm saying on TV across the world, who is the most half naked woman on the planet? Is it not the Negro woman?
Negro women are half naked.
All the time. They're the most, right? Now, who do you see on the movies, right? Are the most whores. Like, even though the Negro women are always half naked, who do you see on
Yeah, okay,
movies?
but yeah,
It's the
that's not
white
the
woman. It's the white
yeah,
woman, right? The white woman gives the most
brother.
vagina away, right?
Okay, brother, but that's not the reason I came up here.
I know that's not the reason. I'm showing you something. I'm showing you Esau is quick and fast. Because
Yeah,
you
but
stated the point, so I'm bringing up the points too. So with that being said, the white woman is the biggest fornicator, as is the white man. Who was the one who
okay.
made the first strip club and put
I
a
know,
black
I know
by
what you're
stripping
saying.
down black women, by
Yeah, I know
stripping
what you're.
down black women in slavery.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. I've been through that research. What I've got now is a fresh air. You know.
So I'm saying, but remember, you're the one who brought up that. So why'd you bring him up then?
Yeah, because as I've told you, I already came across with those research. I know all these things that you're saying, and why the reason why I
So
came up here is
why did you bring up the brother that says that Esau is black then? Why'd you bring him up?
that's what I'm saying, and you cut me off.
What?
Now you're asking me why I bring it up. If you just
Yeah,
let me
why?
speak, never mind. Never mind.
No, go ahead. I'm letting you speak.
That's the problem, man. Like, these niggas come up here and it's like they're confused as fuck. He brought up fucking this, he brought up this man named whatever his name is, right? He brought up Esau. He said this man says Esau is a black man. So I'm like, okay then, let me show you this. Now, why would you bring him up if you already did the study and knows that Esau is the white man? Why the fuck would you bring him up to me then? You were the one who added Esau to the... I asked you, do you want to add something? Do you want to ask a question? Or do you want to make a statement? That's what I asked you when you came up here. You brought up this next man that I don't know. You brought up a conversation that I wasn't even talking about. I defeat him, right? You brought this up. So in reality, when you brought this up, you should have been able to know that when I rebutted you, or I answered you, or I spoke to you, I was speaking about the same shit you brought up. Like, it's confused. Like, yo, stop coming up here if y'all don't know what the fuck y'all come up here for, man. You brought something up, then you're gonna tell me that's not what you came up here to speak about. Why the fuck did you bring it up then? The fuck? You brought something up. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. You brought something up, and then you're gonna tell me that that's not what you came up to speak about. So why did you bring it up then? Why didn't you just speak about what you came up here to speak about? The fuck? That's what I'm saying. If he's saying Esau is brown, and that's what we're talking about, and when I start talking about it, and I'm proving that Esau is a fornicator, all you have to do is look at his traits and see what people on the face of the planet are the biggest fornicators, the biggest liars, the biggest whores, The ones who do witchcraft all the time, which is pharmakia, pharmacon, pharmakios, right? That witchcraft, sorcery, pills and potions. Esau, it says that witchcraft, revelation witchcraft, which is sorcery, pills and potions, right? That will do what? End the world. It says by sorcery the earth will be destroyed. When you look it up, it says pharmakia, pharmacon. This is a Greek word, because it's in the New Testament. Pharmakia, pharmacon, pharmakios, pharmacy. So sorcery goes back to the Greek word, which is pharmakia, and and pharmakia is pharmacy. Nobody came with that term but the Grecians and the Romans. So if you speak on who Esau is, and you say he's black or brown or darker skinned, right? And Esau's not white, I'm going to prove to you that he's white. Don't bring him up if you don't want to have the conversation. Don't bring him up if you don't want to have the conversation. Listen, the majority of white people are Esau. The majority of white people are Esau because you are the seed of your father. Bob Marley looks black, but he's Esau. His father is a Caucasian by bloodline, and his father's father is a Jewish man by bloodline. So he's Ashkenaz. Ashkenaz. So what did the Bible say God is going to do to Ashkenaz? He's going to fuck them up and destroy him. Because they have done what? Went into cahoots with Esau and took our identity. Call themselves Jews when they are the synagogue of Satan. So Bob Marley, his father is a Jew, a fake Jew. And so is Bob Marley. He's not a Negro, never will be a Negro. And all of his children, if you realize, all of his sons, their children are lighter than them because they all are marrying white women. It's in them to do so. It's in their DNA to do so. Bob Marley did it. They did it. Simple as that. Yeah, they're reporting the live, as you all can see. They're reporting the live. Salakia, yes. Salakia. Switch from room there. Yeah.
Nice food.
No. She probably have it and she dash it down one corner. So we may chase it with. Okay. No, me throw a little bit and I get a little bit and a little bit I left back more. So get a cup now. Or give yours. Go for your cup, man. Go for your cup. The Muslims are in their deep feelings, fam. Crazy. I'm not even only talking about Muslims only, but they're in their deep feelings and they can't come out. I'm gonna take me a drink right now. I'm gonna sip on some wine. Some whittly whittly wine. I need me some wine right now for this bullshit. If I'm gonna go through this for how many hours have I been going? 7 hours, 48 minutes. If I'm gonna go one more hour, I'm gonna drink some wine. One more hour of this madness. I'm gonna drink me some wine right now. How can I juice this? I'm gonna taste ginger. Me only buy rum with me. I'm gonna taste You have that. Throw that in there and throw a little milk and do your thing and go about your business. You know what you're doing. And you're not sharing it. So go, please it and thank you. Enjoy yourself. Cause I won't eat me just give you. More than a shot. Easy yourself. So watch my thing now, I'm back up now, man. Excuse. Yo. Bro Shem. Lord loves you and you're too blind to see it. Christ is lower caps Lord. You're correct. He's not full caps Lord though. He's not the Father. Christ is not the Father. Christ is not the Father and never will be the Father. The Son can't. How can the Father be the Son and how can the Son be the Father? When the Son says, when you see me, you see my Father. He's saying, when you see me, you see a reflection of my Father. Y'all a lack of knowledge. Y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all are talking about. That's the reason why it don't make no sense. I'm going to sit down and argue with a Christian for 10 fucking hours, right, about something that is so simply overstood. But because they have the Christian demon fucking jinn over them, they won't even try to see clearly. They won't even try to see clearly. Just bare blind looking, bare blind seeings. Blindness, blind leading the blind. That's what's going on with the Christians, blind leading the blind. How can the Father be the Son and the Son be the Father? That's madness. How can my son be me and I be him, but in bloodline and in representation? So my son in bloodline is a representation of me. And also, if he does good things, if I'm a good father and I teach him how to be righteous, he will be righteous like his father. So he will represent his father's righteousness. So when somebody sees that, they will be like, oh, that's Masha's boy right there. Fringes. You know what I'm saying? Respect. You know what I'm saying? As it pertains for the Most High. No respect of persons though. He doesn't need to respect nobody. As long as you're going against the Most High, he doesn't need to respect you. My boys don't need to respect you. Now in reality, you need to understand something. It's very simple. If the Father is the Son and the Son is the Father, that means you're saying the Father has a beginning and you're saying the Father has an end. That's stupid. You're saying that the Father was praying to himself. That's stupid. You're saying the Father, because the Bible verse said it. You're saying the Father said, don't pray to me, pray to my Father. So you're saying the Father said, don't pray to him, but pray to his Father. So the Father became the Son, and the Son is telling you don't pray to him, but pray to the Father, which is also the Father. You sound backwards and you're stupid, and you're going to talk about Holy Ghost. You got holy shit. Holy Ghost means the truth, you idiot. You're an idiot. Holy Ghost means the truth. It means truth, plain and simple, in translation. Truth. Holy truth, the separated truth. Holy means separate. Holy means separate. The ghost of the Father, the Spirit of the Father, which is the truth, the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ruach HaKadosh, the Holy Ruach HaKadesh. See how the names I'm giving you? It's HaKadosh though. Y'all lack of knowledge y'all can't fight people out here and have people forcing them to follow your bullshit. because you don't know. The Messiah said, no man is perfect but my Father in heaven. If he is the Father, that means he is perfect. The Bible says no man dies but for the wages of sin. So why did the Messiah die? The Father is not going to let someone die unless it's the wages of sin. That's the order. You don't even know why the Messiah died. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. It's all just pure guessing. Guessing and more guessing. That's all y'all are doing. Guessing and regurgitating what your dirty ass pastor told you. Your pastor that ain't got no knowledge, wisdom, or understanding or overstanding is telling you. That's all you're doing. If y'all don't have a pastor, many of y'all still follow Christianity, which is of the pastor, the Christian church, same bullshit. Same thing. Yeah, sorry about that. It's not glitching out or nothing. I'm the one that jumped off for a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, so as I was saying,
Hello.
hello. Are you a Muslim or a Christian?
I'm Muslim.
Alright, salam, blessings.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know. I
I'm
said,
good, I'm good.
why the Prophet Muhammad demon possessed room? Why is it
Because
that?
his wife that was 6 years old, that he married at the age of 6 years old, right? She wrote it in the hadith
Yes.
that he became crazy. After when she grew up, she became an adult, and she wrote that Muhammad became possessed, and she gave a few of his possessions, like things like when you're having sex with your wife, you should cry out, "Oh Muhammad," it's like your "Oh Allah, bless my children," while having sex. Now that sounds weird. It says when making love to your wife, you should cry out, "Oh Allah, protect and guide my children." That's what it says, when making love. So while I'm having sex, I'm supposed to cry out Allah. That makes sense.
You know what? Story of Aisha and the Prophet Muhammad is only Allah knows the problem, the story. And I know that Aisha is one of the narrative of story of Prophet Muhammad. I don't know why people just come online and be saying that Aisha was a child, was a baby, was this and this.
He
If
was
you
a
look at
baby.
it,
She was a baby. She was a
yeah,
baby.
we know.
90%. 90, then 1 minute. This is
Yeah,
said by scholars. This is said by scholars from Mecca.
yeah,
90%
yeah,
of
we know.
Muslims across the world. 1 minute. Let me say this. 'Cause this was said on camera, my brother. So I'm only repeating, right? These are
Yeah,
scholars
we
from
know.
Mecca.
Yeah,
So
we know.
90% of Muslims believe that she was 6 years old, and only
Yeah, we
10%
know.
doesn't. So the
We know that.
majority beats the minority. So the majority is correct and the minority is incorrect. So she was 6 years old. She was.
Uh, yeah, we know. But you just take a look at the story when he narrated the Prophet Muhammad. She didn't insult the Prophet or accuse the Prophet the way where you people think that what the Prophet do is a bad thing. But this is between Allah and the Prophet.
So 1 minute. So 1 minute. So 1 minute. So 1 minute. It's not a bad thing
Okay.
to get a 6 year old as your wife.
I told you the secret is between Allah. I'm not there when they do
No, but
the
I'm asking,
marriage.
but I'm asking you 1 minute. Remember, it's not like it's Jesus, my brother. You know, like Mary. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like that. There's no chosen child born from this. So I'm asking you, is it okay to marry a 6-year-old? Because marriage consists of sex. That means he had to put his finger inside of that little baby and then push his penis inside of her.
It's not okay, but you
So,
know
as a
what
matter of
Allah
fact, as a
do.
real
Not
man,
everybody.
how could you push your penis inside of a 6-year-old? How? 1 minute,
You
one
do
minute,
what?
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm gonna say this as raw as I can. He must
Okay.
what? Let me say this, brother. He must have a very, very, very small penis, a very, very, very small penis to push his penis inside of a 6-year-old. That's the
Who
first
said
thing.
that?
That's the
Who
first
said
thing,
that?
because marriage has to do with sex. Sex. So did Muhammad have sex with a 6-year-old? Yes or no?
Who told you he have his sex with the 6 year? Is it what the hadith say?
It, listen. It said he made her his wife at that age.
You know,
So I'm asking you,
it made
it wasn't it wasn't like she was engaged, she was his wife, living with him. She even wrote in
do
her
you know that?
stories, right? She even wrote in the hadith that the other wives never liked her much. She wrote that.
He said I have the sex. Is it what the hadith told you?
Say that again.
Is it what the hadith say that Muhammad have sex with her?
Brother, I'm asking you, how do you make somebody your wife?
That make it what I told you earlier that this is between Allah. We don't know.
No, I'm
You
not
understand?
asking about Muhammad. I'm asking you how you make a woman your wife.
If that make I can that's the way I can make Ruma my wife. Like an
By
example.
bringing her home, by bringing her home
Okay,
and having sex with her.
that is a different thing we call it in our culture,
Brother,
which
she
is my
was not
friend.
a servant. She was not a servant. She was his wife.
Wait, let me finish. You know, from my home community, which is my villages, which is someone, if my brother wife, which is this my brother when he died, and his wife is around, people now call it is my wife. But truly it's not directly my wife. But I'm the one will be taking care of her. We visiting her, but she's not my wife. But people will
Well,
call it my
brother,
wife.
you can't use that example because she was not somebody else's wife given unto Muhammad because his brother died. She was a 6-year-old child of two parents. He went and took her as his
You
wife, and these parents respected him, so they
okay?
gave him their 6-year-old.
Okay, I hear you that she was a
Yeah, it
6 year
had
old.
nothing
I
to do.
know.
You can't bring.
I
Listen, you can't use it. 1 minute, my brother. You cannot use. I want you to be straightforward with me, truthful with me, right? You
I'm
cannot
with you,
bring.
friend.
So 1 minute, you can't bring something into the conversation that doesn't pertain to the conversation. You get what I'm
Okay,
saying, my brother? So
okay,
if we're talking about marriage and we know how she was married, which was he went to her parents and got her, we can't bring up, oh,
okay,
your brother died
okay,
and you came and married that wife. No, or she's called your wife because you take care of her still. No, it wasn't nothing like that for Muhammad. He saw this child.
okay,
She wrote it. It's in her
okay.
hadith.
I
He
told
told her parents that she was a blessed child.
yes,
Am I lying?
I know.
Am I lying?
You are truth. You are truth. What
All right.
that is what
So
it
he told her parents she was a blessed child, and he brought her home and made her his wife. So when he brought her home, he could have just had her just in the house doing work, but he didn't say that. It said he brought her home and made her his wife, and she said the same thing. She said when he brought her home from her house,
okay,
her parents, he
okay,
made her his wife
okay,
instantly, the
okay,
same night. That's what the Quran says. That's what the Hadith says, Salakia.
okay. How many baby did Aisha have for the Prophet Muhammad?
I didn't read it so far because I was reading the part where she was talking about how she didn't like him. Because she was saying he was going
Praise,
crazy.
praise, praise. You know what? Just go and find out if you have any baby that you know that who is Aisha. because Aisha is one of the greatest narrators of the Prophet Muhammad.
All right,
If you
yo,
look
yo,
at it,
my brother. And many Muslims, brother, I
yeah,
respect you for that. 1 minute, stop. I respect you
yeah,
for that. You know why? And many
yeah,
Muslims will disagree with you. You want to know why they would disagree with you? Because Aisha speaks the most in detail things about
about
Muhammad.
Prophet. Yes,
So even when he got possessed, she spoke on it and they said she was wrong. They
yes,
don't want to read the hadith. They said the hadith is incorrect. But yet you, my brother,
okay,
you said it's one of the
yeah,
most. It's one of the most because and guess why I listen. Guess why as a Muslim I respect you for saying that because
okay,
when you read the Quran you realize that Muhammad himself, right? He loved this little girl. He
yeah,
loved her even as a woman. Like when she grown up, he still loved her. Like his love never faltered for her. When he got possessed,
okay,
he never went to any of his other wives. You don't even see it in any of their hadiths. He went to her.
yeah,
She was the one that was she was his youngest wife. And you know the younger one is always going to be the
yeah,
one to do the most work, right? Because the older ones are getting older now. You know, they can't
yeah,
run up and down for Muhammad as they used to, serve him as much. So she did a lot of serving for him.
yeah,
So when you said that, brother,
yeah,
it connected to me.
okay,
Why? If she is around him in the last part of his days, right? In the and even the middle part, because he got her young, he didn't get her old. Even though he was an old man, he wasn't old. You know what I'm saying? He still lived years,
okay,
years, and years after he got married to her. So with that being said, for you to say that, my brother, it makes sense to me,
yeah,
and I can work with that.
okay,
Why? Because if everybody else is old and she's around him the most, then it would make sense that uh, um, um, um,
yeah,
her eyesight, what she saw, would make the most sense, right?
yeah.
Because she
Okay,
was
that
around
was
him the
what
most.
I want you to. Okay, that's what I want you to know. That the all amount the prophet wife is only this Aisha who narrated the story of the prophet. Most of the the narrative of the prophet is this Aisha. That you can know that this Aisha she's not just a just like ordinary wife. It's only
Mm-hmm.
Allah who the kind of wife she's.
Mm-hmm.
It's only Allah know the kind of wife she's.
Also,
Do you understand? So we don't have problem with this. But also, I'm not there. You are not there. The road is some things in the hadith. No, or something in the hadith is not correct. Is the correct? It's a human being like us that do it.
sorry about that. My son is making a bit of noise. Sorry about that. But I'm hearing everything that you're saying though, and I respect that. You're the first Muslim to come up today that made some sense,
So
bro.
then, then bring everything together. So I and you, we are here to read the story about the prophet. The story about the prophet. We don't know either is it correctly or is it not correctly. Even
No,
this
but I'm asking
hadith,
you.
some people say that
But
the
the main
Aisha
question is this though. The main question is this though. Is it okay for a man to be with a 6-year-old?
no, it's not okay. It's not okay. That's what I think.
So,
It's not
I'm gonna
okay.
ask you.
It's not okay. But
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see if you respect morals of Allah or you respect morals of Muhammad. If Allah says we ain't supposed to molest children, and Muhammad molested a child, wouldn't he be wrong?
no, it can
If
be
he
wrong
did,
between
if
Allah and the
no,
prophet.
if no. You can't say that. You see, it is between Allah and the Prophet, but at the same time, his story is in a book for you to read, and he told people to write it down. So that means that we can actually
Yeah,
talk about it. So my question to you is this:
yeah,
if if you say that being with a 6-year-old is wrong, and I respect that because
yeah.
that sounds like a real man. If
Okay.
anyone, all right, let me ask you a question: would you give your 6-year-old to Muhammad, your daughter?
No, I told you earlier. is between Allah and the Prophet. There is something that the Prophet.
I understand that, and I understand that. But at the same time, see, the Bible doesn't forbid us from talking about the prophets. This is what the Quran does. If that is that it has a is that it doesn't want you to talk about Muhammad, anything bad or anything he did bad, or even try to have a conversation about it. But to me that's wicked. If you put something in a book for me to see, then I'm gonna talk about it and figure it out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, my brother?
yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so if you and I can agree, which you just did, that Allah, not Allah, Salakia, that a man who sleeps with a 6-year-old is
If you this is
year-old
I
unto
agree with you.
a man, or even
I
Muhammad
I
himself, the prophet,
I agree
that
with
means he
you.
made
But
a
you
mistake. The
try.
prophet wasn't perfect. The prophet wasn't perfect. Is any
No,
man perfect?
I agree.
According to Allah, is any man perfect?
I agree with you that she was a sister, but try to understand the explanation and what the explanation that I'm give you. That this Aisha, I told you that the Aisha, she was not just ordinary women or a girl to the prophets. She was one of
It
the
doesn't
girl
matter if
which
she's
is
ordinary
narrated.
or not. None of her children are perfect. Listen. This is what you're not hearing. Listen.
No matter, it's not.
Mary went all the way. Mary, 1 minute. Mary went all the way over into the Quran because she's the mother of the Messiah. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
Aisha never went into
yeah,
no. Aisha never went into any other book. She stayed in the Quran. So if she's important to y'all in the Quran, that's fine, right? But
yeah,
there's women that are in there is women that you can find out their name, like for instance Mary in the Quran, you can find it
yeah,
even other places and she's not even called Mary. You can find her proper name, right? The name of
yeah,
Mary's proper name, just like how Jesus is not called Jesus, right?
yeah,
So with that being said, you can go into many books and find Mary, right? Even in her proper name, but you
yeah.
can't go into every book and find Aisha. You only go into the Quran. That shows you Aisha wasn't that special. You know how I think she was special? I think she was special because she exposed the prophet, who was never a prophet. Have you read when she spoke about him
How?
going to be? Have you read about when she spoke about him being possessed by a demon?
No, no, no. I told you, others, I told you earlier that the book, which is some things we don't accept it, which is some people misunderstanding and read it out. You understand?
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
But when she broke that down, my brother, Muhammad said a lot of
Wait,
things that didn't make no sense,
wait,
brother. And in reality, a lot of those things that I see
okay,
are
wait.
also in like in the start of the Quran. Like it's in the Quran also, not only in the Hadith but in the Quran. Things that shows me that Muhammad, she wrote her personal story, and the Quran was also written while her personal story was being written. Also, it's not like the Quran was written first and then she wrote hers after. She wrote the Hadith after. No, this is not how it works. Is it?
No,
The Quran was being written and being added to in the life of Muhammad. While Muhammad was alive, the Quran was being written. So while this was being written, so were the hadiths, specifically her hadith, right? So when we go to her hadith, it was written in the oh, sorry, come down. It was written in the same time of the Quran. Now she wrote a narrative that exposed Muhammad, and the Quran wrote a narrative that made Muhammad look like some form of savior. You see the difference? See, who always exposes a man, brother? Is it a next man or a woman? Which one?
I don't know which kind of expose.
Who
How
exposes men most on this planet? Is it men or women?
women?
Any any form of expose. Doesn't matter. Could be something very simple. Who loves to talk your
Yeah.
business out there as a man? Who loves to do you see other men just getting up and talking your business? Or is it a woman that you entrusted which is now angry at you or some form of stupidness and now she's talking your business? Who do you tell your darkest secrets to? Who you tell your secrets to? Is it not your wife when you lay down on the pillow of rest on her breast in bed with her?
Yeah.
So who could expose a man the most? Who brings down the most kingdoms according to the Bible? Women do.
So what kind of
Because
expose?
Say that again.
I said, what kind of exposed? Is it bad or good?
He told us that he was possessed. Yo, when she said he was possessed, she was still young. She was like, she was very young, but I think she was like that time in the age of like 19, 20, like in that time, where her sense came in. And when she spoke about him being possessed, it was way before she was at that age. She said he was possessed for a long time, right? As she got older, right, and she started, as a wife, asking him questions, trying to help him out because she's his wife, right? So she's trying to help him out. So he's replying to her, saying shit that's crazy. Remember, she's the one laying down with him. She exposed him. Muhammad was possessed by a demon, which is Allah, a fallen angel, a jinn. Facts.
Okay, okay. Now you say Allah is a demon, right?
No, Allah is a devil, not the devil. Devil means deceiver. So there's many
Okay,
deceivers. Allah is one of them. Allah is a fallen
okay. The
angel.
Allah.
Allah is a fallen angel, which is a jinn, which the Quran says jinns can join Islam. A jinn, according to people of Islam, is a entity that is a creature. It also can what? Transform, right? And it also was created by
Angels were created by fire. Angels can transform, and angels were called creatures. Now I'm trying to tell
fallen angels, and they just won't get it. Everyone in the past, even the Egyptians before the white people came, they called fallen angels jinns. The ones who fell, from a higher estate. They fell from a heavenly power.
Hello.
And it's not like they fell like, oh, they just fell like, no. The Most High put
So,
it in them to fall. He created them for that specific purpose. Remember, Allah Hayim creates good and evil, remember? So he created Satan. You get what I'm saying?
okay, okay. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Okay, are you a Christian?
Nope. I am a
You are
reader
not
of
a
the
Christian.
Bible. I read the Bible. I am a son of God. I read the Bible, which the Quran told me to read. The Quran actually says the Bible is better than the
That's
Quran. The Quran told me to read the Bible. I read the Quran first, and it said to me that if I am in doubt, because I started to see some weird ass shit, like hacking off of legs and hands and shit if you don't follow Allah. So
I started to feel weird, so I started to go in doubt. So I got to
Surah 1094, if I'm in doubt, then do what? Go to them that
bro.
wrote the Torah before I came. Who wrote the Torah? The Israelites. So I'm supposed to go to the Bible.
Okay, sorry.
The Quran says if I'm in doubt of the Quran, I should go to the Torah. And I was in doubt of the Quran, and I figured out, and now I know why. I've been known why. I figured it out. The more I
Okay,
read the Torah, the more I know how the Quran is off and how Muhammad is off, and he's not a prophet. He's never been a prophet. So tell me one prophecy in the Quran. One, just even one.
okay. No, I don't know any prophet. So I have a question for you.
So, that's the problem, my brother. How do no Muslims at all, right? None of brother. This is no disrespect to you. This is not your fault. I was taught foolishness as well, right? So it's not your fault, my brother. But how do no Muslims? How come no Muslims can give me a prophecy that Muhammad prophesied? I can give you a prophecy that Muhammad prophesied, that I prophesied against Muhammad, and it came to pass. I can give you a prophecy that you know in the Quran. You probably know this prophecy. It says when the river Euphrates dry up, if the children of the Quran go and pick up this gold, they will fight against each other. It says if the children of the Quran, the children of Islam, the children of Allah, go and pick up the gold of the river Euphrates when it dries up, Allah may, and you know what's funny? Allah, right, wasn't the one who said this. It was Muhammad who prophesied this. This was a prophecy from Muhammad. Guess what's funny? I prophesied against Muhammad 2019, and my prophecy came to pass, and Muhammad didn't. When the river Euphrates, Ozai, come down, sit down. When the river Euphrates was dried up, all of the Arabs in Arabia has been picking up gold and selling gold onto Russia. None of them have been fighting. That means Muhammad's prophecy didn't come to pass. And me, who prophesied against him that it wouldn't come to pass, my prophecy came to pass. And that to a Muslim might sound weird. But all you have to do is just think about the prophecy that he gave. He said, this is Muhammad, not me. He said this. He said, when the river Euphrates dries up, there shall be gold. It says, if any of the children of Allah go and touch this gold, you will fight against each other. Show me where in the Muslim community where Muslims are literally trying to kill each other for gold. Not for the Quran, for gold. Nowhere. When the river Euphrates dried up, which is dried up right now, I made a talk. I prophesied in 2019, and the prophecy has come to pass against Muhammad. I am more of a prophet than Muhammad himself. I prophesied against his prophecy, and my prophecy came to pass, and his didn't. The Bible says when a man prophesies and it comes to pass, that man is of Allahayim, right, which is God. If a man prophesies and it doesn't come to pass, that man is not of God. Muhammad made a bag of statements that didn't come to pass. He also made that prophecy, and I prophesied against it, and his didn't come to pass, and my prophecy came to pass, which is I prophesied that y'all would gather together. The Muslims in Iran, Saudi Arabia would gather together and come against the Western era, right? The Western people, the white people. And that is exactly what happens. Yemen is going against what? Who right now? Israel. So is Palestine, right? Russia's with him. See that? So,
Okay.
Muhammad was wrong. And I am a prophet over Muhammad. I am Muhammad's prophet. Muhammad can't prophesy. He has not prophesied anything which is truth. And he has not prophesied once. That's why no Muslim can tell me one prophecy. For you to be a prophet, you have to prophesy. And it come to pass.
Okay. Have it done.
Even Allah, even Muhammad, because he was possessed by a jinn, a fallen angel, a demon, he told Allah, that demon, lies to Muslims. It says Allah lied to the Muslims and didn't tell them the truth and sent them to war and didn't tell them that the army was bigger than theirs because he didn't want them to be scared. Did you know my Bible, when you read it, the Israelites are
Okay.
told that there's 1,000 men and there's 100 of us. So as 100 men, we're told that we're going up against 1,000 men. Our
Hello.
God, our Allahayim, the Negroes Allahayim, the real children of Israel's Allahayim, the real children of Yashar Allah Allahayim, ours tells us in the Bible, you're going up against 10,000 men. You're going up against 1,000 men. He doesn't hide anything from us because he doesn't